ॐ श्री गणेशाय नमः। ॐ श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्रीराम जय जय राम। 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 जय जय राम। जय जय राम। ॐ रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायाः पतये नमः। ॐ श्रीरामचन्द्राय नमः। अतुलितबलधामं हेमशैलाभदेहं दनुजवनकृशानुं ज्ञानिनामग्रगण्यं सकलगुणनिधानं वानराणामधीशं रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातन्नमामि। रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातन्नमामि। ॐ श्रीहनुमते नमः। ॐ ध्यायामि चिन्मयानन्दं गुरुदेवं महामतिं प्रेमपूर्णं क्रियाशीलं सदा लोकहिते रतं कृपालुं सुन्दराकारं समर्थं सत्यदर्शिनं वाचा तत्त्वप्रकाशिन्या शोकमोहविनाशिनं। ॐ श्रीचिन्मयसद्गुरवे नमः। ॐ नमः श्रीतुलसीदास सद्वरिष्ठाय धीमते पूरितं हृदयं येन रामप्रेमामृतेन मे। ॐ श्रीतुलसीदासाय नमः। Hari Om, a warm welcome. Everybody advised Bharata, Kulaguru Vashishtaji, ministers, of course, Praja, and Mata Kaushalya herself. All of them said, now is the right time. According to the wishes of your father, you need to take the tilaka, meaning you have to be the king of Ayodhya. Bharata, they say dharmo vigrahavan Ramaha, and Bharata is no less. Lakshmana and Shatrughna also, in their own way, they kept up the dharma. And the way Bharata, oh God, you will see in the next few chaupais, The glory of Bharata, which some of the commentators say is much higher than Ramachandraji when it comes to the way Dharma Paripalanam is seen. Now see, he folds the hands. Yes, yesterday we saw. And Bharatu Kamalakara Jori, Dhira Dhurandhara Dhira Dhari. He is one of the champions of being firm, assertive in whatever he takes up, whatever he thinks, his convictions, very assertive. And therefore, Dhiradhari, he took courage. Bachana amiya janu bori deta uchita uttara sabahi. And he now starts to giving answers. Now giving answers, I've got lot of points to be thought about. Giving answer is responding to what the other person says and not reacting. Reacting happens when the mind is in the state of absolute irresponsible, restless and illogical, irrational. At the spur of the moment when we react, most of the time we are not very intelligent. I said most of the time. It indicates immaturity. In the language of communication, the mature verbal transaction always goes with a certain norm. A wonderful communicator must be a champion of listening first. Most of the time we don't listen properly. We erupt like a volcano, we throw up, we throw tantrums, we speak rudely, we raise our voice. All these are signs of immaturity and exhibiting the lack of knowledge of communication. But all said and done, we know it, yet we do it because of that strong attachment to a particular thing which brings in lot of discomfort when it is offended. Bharata was a master in himself. He quietly listened to everyone peacefully. He was absolutely calm and quiet. He was disturbed for the loss of his father. He was indeed more disturbed for Ramchandraji going to forest along with Sitaji and Lakshmanji. He was disturbed, but that is a different level of understanding. But when it comes to administration, when it comes to dharma, he is absolutely clear. Having listened to clearly, very beautifully he explains. He answers every single person's thoughts in proper communication so that they cannot deny. Helplessly they have to accept Bharata's communication. That wonderful was his communication. That beautiful was his communication. You know, it was dipped deep in the nectar of love. Love towards Ramchandraji, love towards Dasharatha, love towards Mata Kaushalya, love towards all the Praja. Very beautifully he describes, which we will see from the 177th Chaupai. Alright. Mohi upadesu dinha guranika praja sachiva sammata sabahika matu chita dhari ayasu dinha अवसि शीस धरि चाहु कीन्हा गुर पितु मातु स्वामी हित बानी सुनि मन मुदित करिय भली जानी उचित की अनुचित किए विचारु धर्म जाई सिर पातक भारू तुम तो देहु सरल सिख सोई जो आचरत मोर बल होई यद्यपि यह समुझत हउनी के तदपि होत परितोषु न जी के अब तुम बिनय मोरि सुनि लेहु मोहि अनुहरत सिखावनु देहु उतरु देउ क्षमब अपराधु दुखित दोष गुण गणहीन साधु पितु सुरपुर सिय राम बन करन कहूँ मोहि राजू एहि ते जानहु मोर हित कह आपन बड़ काजू. He says, मोहि उपदेशु दीन्ह गुरनीका. Gura, the preceptor, Maharshi Vashishta ji, Deenha Upadesu, he has given me a beautiful, excellent advice. Praja Sachiva Sammata Sabahika, which has been endorsed, which has been acknowledged, which has been appreciated, which has been seconded by ministers, Praja, everybody. Matu Chita Dhari Aya Sudinha. Mother Kaushalya ji, she also very beautifully enjoined all of them, and she thought fit. Avasi Sisa Dhari Chahu Kinha. And all that advices what you all have given, I wish to carry out with all reverence. Gura pitu matu swami hitabani. The advice of Gura, the preceptor, teacher, Pitu, father, Matu, mother. Here father is not there, he has left the body. Swami, master. Here master is who? For him Swami is Bhagavan only. Ramchandraji only, his own brother. Hitabani, all of them speak very well. All of them have given excellent advice. Suni mana mudita kariya bhali jani. And it is such a wonderful advice. It ought to be acted upon, and with cheerful heart I must accept it, as it is very conducive and it is good for me. Bharata accepts. Uchita ki anuchita kiye bicharu dharamu jai sira pataka bharu. Now, slowly he starts presenting his idea. The best part in communication is to accept the other person's viewpoint with due respect. Normally, there is so much of confusion is because we don't even accept the other person's viewpoint. We don't even think about the other person's viewpoint. We want to establish whatever I say is perfect, whatever I say is truth. We close our mind. But to accept the other person's viewpoint from his standpoint is the first step in art of communication. He accepts what Guru said. Excellent. What ministers say, wonderful. What praja say, understandable. What mothers say, definitely to be adhered to. But Uchita, it would be a right thing कि अनुचित उचित अनुचित right and wrong अनुचित किए विचारो to think properly, acknowledging their thought, accepting it and deliberating in that thought, contemplating in that thought, reflecting in that thought, and gain the right understanding. Dharamujai sirapataka bharu. Very, very many times we find one fails in one's duty in understanding all of them, and instead of responding to situation, we react to situation. It is not so easy to gain that maturity to accept the thought and slowly respond. Not very easy. Very many of us, including the speaker, very many of us react. But the right communication is when we respond with understanding. Tum tao dehu sarala sikha soi. Tum, all of you, are indeed giving me sincere advice. Sarala sikha soi. Sarala sikha, sincere advice. Jo acharata mora bhala hoi. Adhering to which, when I follow that, it has to be good for me. Arey, you are making me the Raja. What more can anyone think of? The highest position in the kingdom. You are making the king. So it has to be good for me. What more can anyone expect? Jadyapi, even though yah samujhataha unike, even though I fully realize what you are all speaking. I know how good it is to me. Yet, tadapi hota paritoshu najike, my heart is not satisfied. Think. By accepting all of their thoughts, by acknowledging them, what has happened? No, please be very beautiful, think very carefully in this beautiful communication. The moment I say, yes, what you are right, the other person stops trying to convince you, by which they become quiet. Think. When I react, they increase their voice, they increase their tone to convince me. But the moment I say, yes, what you say is right, he is convinced. So their mind becomes calm. When the mind is calm, whatever I say, they will be able to accept because the mind is calm. Therefore, analysis is clearer. Remember Gurudev's statement? Quieter the mind, sharper the intellect. Think. So when everybody is calm, when now Bharata talks, they will be able to accept the fact. And now when he says with absolute clarity. Tadapi hota paritoshuna jike. My heart says something is wrong. I am unable to accept what advice you are giving, though it is very good. Now, they don't have to again convince because he has communicated. I am convinced. At the same time, I have something in my mind. What is that? According to me, my intuition says, my heart is not satisfied. Something is wrong in this decision of me becoming the king. Mohi anuharata sikhavanu dehu. Having listened to, now what is say? Abatum abhinaya mori sunilehu. first please listen to my request. अब तुम बिनय मोरि सुनिलेहु मोहि अनुहरत सिखावनु देहु. Having listened to me carefully, deliberating properly on that, please give me advice that will suit me. Utaru devu chamab aparadhu. Please forgive me for my impertinence to returning and talking. All of you are elders. Therefore, for talking back, for speaking back, please forgive me. This was the culture. Today, children also rebut whatever the parents say. You don't know anything. You can't understand. Like people throw back. But look at the very beautiful thing. Uttaradevu Chama, first of all, he asks for forgiveness because he has to speak back. Speaking back is not the right culture for the younger towards the older. That is why we tell our children, don't speak back to elders. We say, but then what we do is a different thing. We know for ourselves. Dukhita dosha guna ganahina sadhu. But however, all good people whom you are, Bharata confirms that all of them are good people. You are good people, but good people, guna ganahina sadhu, dukhita dosha. All virtues and faults of a distressed is always looked at carefully. Therefore, whatever I am now going to speak, first of all, forgive me for speaking back, and please look into the guna dosha of what I am speaking. Pitu surapura siya ramu bana. Pitu surapura. Father Raja Dasharatha is now in heaven, Surapura. Siya Ramu Bana, Sita ji and Ramchandra ji are in the forest. They have already left. They are gone into the forest. Karana kahu Moiraju, and you, all of them are trying to make me rule the kingdom, make me the ruler, Raja, king. Ehite janahu morahita ke apana badakaju. Please think, will this do good for me? Ehite janahu morihita. Do you think this, me becoming the king, will do good for me? Kai apana badakaju. Or please let me know, are you interested in me, or you have your own interest in this particular decision? Is you are interested in me, or you are interested in your own interests? Please let me know. He continues. Very one important point. In determining dharma, what is a yardstick? How do you determine dharma? One is Shruti Vakya. Those which are given in the Shruti, in the Vedas, Shastras. Smriti Vakya. Mahabharata, Bhagavad Gita, ityadi Smriti. And third one is Sadachara. Good conduct, norms of good conduct. Sadachara. We have been taught right from our childhood, all of us have been taught. How much we follow is always questionable. But all of us know what is right, what is wrong, what is good, what is bad, what is conducive, what is unconducive, pleasant, unpleasant. Everything we know. Is it not? Yet, we fall prey for Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. Is it not? Now see, when Shruti Vakya Paripalanam, Smriti Vakya Paripalanam, Sadachara, when these are the yardstick you will find Bharata is perfect in following Shruti, Smriti and Sadachara. It is only through this. And then last comes very important, Atmanaf Priyam. Atmanaf Priyam meaning what? That which is good for me, conducive for me, that which pleases me, that which convinces me. That is also equally important. That doesn't mean I overrule all the other three. That is why it is kept at the end. All these you follow. At the end, you also have to follow your own inner voice. Bhagavan is there. He will guide. Why are you worried? Is it not? Atmanaf Priyam. These are very important in asserting what is dharma. With that understanding, now see how beautifully Bharata speaks. Hita hamara siya pati sevakayi so hari leena matu kutilayi मैं अनुमानी दीख मन माही आन उपाय मोर हित नाही शोक समाजु राजु के ही लेखे लखन राम सिय बिनु पद देखे बादी बसन बिनु भूषण भारू बादी बिरति बिनु ब्रह्म विचारु सरुज शरीर बादी बहु भोगा बिनु हरि भगति जाय जप जोगा जाय जीव बिनु देह सुहाई बादी मोर सबु बिनु रघुराई जाऊ राम पहि आय सुदेहु एक ही आंख मोर हित एहु मोहित पकरि भल आपन चहु सोवु स्नेह जडता बस कहूँ कैकेयी सुव कुटिल मती राम बिमुख गत लाज तुम चाहत सुख मोह बस मोहि से अधम के राज. So beautiful, but you should not only have your intelligence in place, you must go through that intelligence through the gateway of your heart. When emotions and intelligence are united, the end result must be perfect and beautiful. Hita hamara siya pati sevakayi. Hita hamari, the good for me lies in Siyapati Sevakayi, in the service of Siyapati. By saying Siyapati, Sitaji is included. Siyapati is Ramchandraji, but Sitaji is included. Serving Sitaji and Ramchandraji, Siyapati, Sevakayi, to be a humble servant at their feet. Soharilina matu kutilayi. I know, although I have deprived, or rather, I have been deprived of that privilege to serve Sitaji and Ramchandraji because of what? Matu kutilayi. Because of the perverse mind of my mother, biological mother, Kaikeyi. मैं अनुमानी दीख मन माही. I have pondered about this in my heart very carefully. I have analyzed within myself. I have scrutinized the situation, the condition, the circumstances, the right and wrong. Ana upaya morihita nahi. And I have realized that this particular decision, advice, what all of you have, is no good for me. In no way there is good for me. No way. शोक समाजु राजु के ही लेखे लखन राम सिय बिनु पद देखे. Now please understand. You tell me that become the king. Of what account is this huge kingdom, which is now nothing but an abode of sorrow, a paraphernalia of grief? Nobody in Ayodhya is happy. Think. No one is happy, including Kaikeyi, because she never expected Dasharatha to die. He died. So that also has brought in, and now, in a manner of saying, we will see later, Kaikeyi also understands. She is also in pain. Therefore, nobody is in happy mood. It has become an abode of sorrow only. Who will want to rule a kingdom of sorrow? Think. Lakhana Ramasiya binu pada dekhe. Without seeing the feet, the lotus feet of Lakhana, Lakshmana, Ramchandraji and Sitaji, where can there be any joy? Badi basana binu bhushan baru, Badi birata binu brahma bicharu. Very beautiful example. He says, a load of jewels. Here, typically it is not mentioned as woman, but many commentators have made a mention. On a woman's body, any amount of jewels will not look good if she stands without attire, without clothes. So bad, so dirty it will look. Badi birata binu brahma vicharu. The one who speaks of brahma vichara, if he speaks without vairagya, if he speaks with lot of passion for things and beings acquiring and possessing, if he speaks brahma vichara, of what use it is? Think. Therefore, inquiry of Brahma the Absolute demands dispassion, demands vairagyam. Saruja sarira badi bahu bhoga, binu hari bhagati jaya japa joga. Without having any devotion to Bhagavan, having no bhakti towards Bhagavan, of what use is all japa, yoga, etc. You may do any amount of japa or yoga, but if you don't have love for Bhagavan, if you don't have bhakti, devotion towards Bhagavan, of what use is japa and yoga? Jaya jiva bhinu deha suhai, badi mora sabu binu raghurai. It is like a very, very beautiful, handsome body, 56 chest, 6-pack, with lot of biceps, powerful. All of them may be there, but if the life is not there in that body, of what use are all these? Wasteful. Is it not? Jau Rama pahi aya sudehu. He says in the previous line, Mora sabu binu raghurai. It is just as a beautiful, well-built body without life, without Rama, I am like that. Jau Rama pahi aya sudehu. Please give me permission to go and meet Rama. Ekahi anka morahita ehu. My good exclusively lies only in this. Give me permission, let me go towards Rama. Let me go to Rama. मोहि नृप करि भल आपन चाहूं, सोउ सनेह जड़ता बस कहूं. In case you urge me and tell it is good for me only and crowning me the king, you are only saying this out of affection, love towards me, born with ignorance. Look at the firm statements. It is out of ignorance and out of love for me you are asking me to become a crown prince. Or rather king now. Earlier it was crown prince. Now it is king. Kaikeyi suva kutila mati Rama bimukha gatalaj. Me, who is the son of Kaikeyi with a perverted intellect, immature, foolish, stupid intellect, for what she has done, which is, very bad for Rama, malicious to Rama. And she has lost herself to shame now. And me, being the son of such a dirty lady, please, it is only because of infatuation. Kaikeyi so kutilamati Rama bimukha gatalaja. To turn back towards Rama. Tuma chahata sukha moha basar. You expect me to be happy by taking the throne, a wretched person like me. What are your interests? Interest towards me or your own interests? Continuing. Kahavu sanchu sab sunipati ahu, chahiya dharma sila naranahu, mohi raju hati dehahu, jabahi rasar satal jaihi tabahi, mohi saman ko papa nivasu, जेहि लगी सिय राम बन बासु. राय राम कहु काननु दीन्हा, बिचुरत गमनु अमरपुर कीन्हा. मैं सुटि सब अनरथ कर हेतु, बैठ बात सब सुनऊ सचेतु. बिनु रघुबीर बिलोकिय बासु, रहे प्राण सही जग उपहासु. राम पुनीत विषय रस रूखे, लोलुप भूमि भोग के भूखे. कह लगी कहूँ हृदय हठिनाई, निदर कुली सजेहि लही बड़ाई. कारण ते कारजु कठिन, होई दो सुनहि मोर. कुलिस अस्ति तेहु पलते, लोह कराल कठोर. कहु साचु सब सुनिपति आहु. Please listen. I tell the truth. I am telling you the truth. Please listen. Sunahu. Sunipati ahu. Please listen and believe in what I am saying. Chahiya dharma sila naranahu. The one who is virtuous alone should become the king. This is a very important point. Anywhere, in any, commonly also, in any institution, in any organization, in any office, anyway, the best among the all is made the chief, is it not? One who has the right understanding, right thinking, who is capable, who is righteous, virtuous, and who is able to accommodate everybody and carry on together. There will be some problem, doesn't matter. Accept their thought, but by and large, accommodate everybody and carry them together. Such a person is called Dharma Silavan. And such a person only should become the king. Mohi Raju Hati Deiha Hu Jabahi. The moment you install me as the king, make me sit in the throne, inevitably, because of the condition, situation, etc., Rasa Rasa Talajai Tabahi. The earth will sink. It will go to Patal only. Why? This is not Dharma. You are thinking this is Dharma because of your affection towards me, because of your infatuation towards me, because of your love towards me. Accept it. But it is not Dharma. The world will sink. Mohi samana ko papa nivasu. Who can be a better sinner than me? A greater sinner than me? Therefore, Jehi lagi siya Rama banabasu. Because of whom? Because of me, Rama Sita had to go to forest, exiled into the forest. Because of whom the father is also lost. Raya Rama kahu kananu dinha. The king sent Rama to exile. Vichurata gamanu amarapura kinha. Having sent him, he could not stand the absence of Rama. Therefore, he went to Suraloka. Meaning, he died because of the suffering. मैं सठु सब अनरथ करहे हूँ बैठ बात सब सुनऊँ सचेतु. Me, the wretched self, because of whom Rama had to go to forest, because of me, father is lost. The root of all evil that has happened here is sitting quietly here. What a wretched personality I should be. And I am unmoved. What is happening? I am just sitting here quiet. I am unmoved. Being unmoved, he says, but see how much he is disturbed. And even in that disturbance, he is using his intelligence properly. He never slips from dharma. Binu raghubira biloki abasu. Without Rama, what do I find in this palace? Rahe prana sahi jaga upahasu. In fact, without Rama, I am alive. That itself is a worst thing that can happen. How am I still alive without Rama in this palace? And enduring all of people's, talks and statements and comments and everything. I don't know how I am alive at all. Rama punita bishayara sarukhe. Devoid of attraction towards Rama, who is the object of love, who is the sacred embodiment of love. Lolupa bhumi bhoga ke bhuge. My soul is, what to say? It is so hard. And you think I am hungry for bhumi? Bhoga? Impossible. Kaha lagi kahau hridaya hatinai. How can I ever express my pain? It is a cruelty to my heart to take up that position. Nidara kuli sajehi lahi badai. And I have attained that notorious position already because I have sent Rama to the forest. And such a hard person I am. This is what everybody thinks. And all these thoughts about me is like Indra's thunderbolt, harsh on me. कारणते कारजु कठिन होई दोसु नहीं मोर. For no fault of mine, I am being blamed. Think. For no fault of mine. कुलिस स्थिते उपलते लोह कराल कठोर. You know, there is a story. We have talked about Dadichi earlier, remember? He is a great philanthropist, therefore, as always, Indra Devata would go and say, I want all your bones for making an Vajra, that thunderbolt. And Dadichi immediately gave all his bones, he died. That is a philanthropic thought he had. And with those bones, the thunderbolt was made. Now, what you are asking me is like that thunderbolt made out of bones. Think. How can you be so hard on me? Bharata continues, which we will continue tomorrow. Okay? सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरि ओम. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय.